So fiber to fabric means what? The name of the chapter, first of all, you should understand. You should know the meaning of fiber and you should know the meaning of fabric. Okay, what are fibers? Can anyone tell me what are fibers? Because the name of the chapter you must understand. Fibers are, you can say, very thin thread-like structures. One is thread that you get at your home with the help of this your mama stitches the clothes. Okay, so this is normal thread, but you can see if you have nearby any thread you have, you can hold it in your hand and just see, just hold it in your hand, and what you can do is hold a small piece in your hand and just scratch it. Okay, just scratch it like this. So what you will see that in the threads, if this is one thread, okay, small threads will come out. Small threads will come out, and these are known as fibers. Okay, fibers are the thinnest thread-like structures. So this thread is a yarn which is made by twisting the fibers. So many fibers are there that are twisted. Twisted means we go on rotating like this. Okay, so they are twisted and then we get this thread. Fine. So fibers are the smallest thread-like structures from which yarn is made. So this thread which we get in this spool, this is called spool. हिंदी में इसको हम reel बोलते हैं. So in English we call it spool. SPOOL. So this spool, this thread which is there in this spool, so this is also made up of fiber. Fiber is the finest thread, means very thin thread like strands. These are there from which we make yarn. And then you know after this what comes. So we make fiber which we get from what are the sources of fiber, that also we will discuss. So when fibers are twisted together, they make yarn. Okay, yarn or simple thread. So thread is also made by twisting small fibers together. So fiber, when it is twisted, it forms yarn, and yarns are again weaved or knitted to form fabric. What is fabric? Fabric means cloth. Okay, now there are two terms, cloth and clothes. Now you should know the difference between cloth and clothes also. Now cloth is what? For example, I have one piece of cloth. Okay, any piece of cloth, any small piece of cloth is there, which we cannot meaning of yarn. Yarn is thread. Okay, yarn is a spun thread, means these are long and strong thread obtaining by twisting fibers. Fibers are the smallest one. ठीक है, जो maybe you have seen. So आप अगर धागे को scratch करोगे, if you will scratch the thread, you will see very small fibers coming out along the sides. Okay, that are fibers. So fibers are twisted together to form yarn. Okay, yarn is a strong and long thread which is made by twisting the fibers together. Fibers are very delicate. So many fibers are twisted together to form yarn, and then yarns are weaved together in criss-cross pattern. You might have observed, you all are wearing clothes right now. Okay, just observe what all you are wearing. Just hold it in your hand. For example, I am wearing this suit. Okay, so if I observe it, what all you are wearing, just observe it, see it carefully. See the cloth carefully which you are wearing, and you can see at the edges also, you can see threads are coming out. Okay, you can see at the edge of the cloth that maybe some threads are coming out. So these threads are also made up of fibers. Okay, fiber is twisted together to form yarn, and yarn is crisscrossed weaved to form fabric. Fabric is cloth. Okay, fabric is cloth, and unstitched material, unstitched cloth, unstitched piece of fabric is known as cloth, and stitched one is known as clothes. Okay, the clothes that we wear, like suit I am wearing, so this will come under clothes. But when my suit was unstitched, when it was just a piece which I bought from the market, then it was a cloth. Okay, so cloth is unstitched one, and clothes are the stitched garments, the stitched pieces of clothes that we wear. Clear? Clear? Cloth and clothes. Cloth is unstitched, clothes are stitched one. I hope it's clear. So this you should know. Fiber are the smallest structures, very fine thread-like structures which are obtained from the plants. Okay, then so these are the finest one, thinnest one. So they are twisted together. They are twisted together to form yarn, like this one which you get at your home. Okay, or wool also. You might have seen wool also. With the help of that sweaters are made. So wool or this kind of spool, this kind of threads are made up of fibers. So fibers are twisted together to form yarn or thread, and then thread is weaved. What is weaving? That also we will do. So these threads, you observe what you are wearing, you can see that threads are placed like in a crisscross pattern. One thread will go vertically and one thread will go like this. This is weaving process. This is how clothes are made. Okay, clothes are made from the yarn. So yarn are placed, they are weaved into crisscross patterns, and they are, you can say they are stuck together, and then they are made into fabric. Fabric means clothes. Okay, fabric means it can be cloth also, it can be clothes also. So cloth is unstitched one, and clothes are stitched ones, the stitched clothes that we wear. Clear? So this concept is clear. Don't get confused in this. If you will be confused in fiber, yarn, fabric, you will not understand the chapter. So this thing should be clear. The thinnest one, the finest thread-like structures are fibers, and fibers are twisted together to form yarn, and then yarn are weaved in this pattern to make clothes. I hope it's clear. Okay. Now see, I'm going to read from the chapter. Fiber to fabric. All of you open your books. Paheli and Bujo won the first prize in a science quiz competition held at their school. They were very excited and decided to use the prize money to buy clothes for their parents. When they saw a large variety of cloth material, they got confused. So when they won some, okay, so they won one competition, and then they what some prize money they got, and they decided to buy clothes for their parents. But when they entered the shop, they saw so many variety of clothes were there. Different varieties of cloth material was there. Then they got confused. The shopkeeper explained that some cloths or fabrics were cotton and some were synthetic. Okay, now these are the different varieties of cloths. So some were cotton and some were synthetic. He also had woolen mufflers and shawls. There were many silk sarees as well. Paheli and Bujo felt very excited. They touched and felt these different fabrics. So you know that the clothes that we wear, they are not of same stuff. They are not of the same material. In summers we wear cotton, and in winters we wear woolen. Okay, so we have different varieties, like we have cotton, silk, wool, synthetic. So different kinds of clothes are there, so you can touch them and feel. Cotton has little rough feel. Synthetic is very, you can say, smooth to touch. Silk is also very soft. So when you can touch these fabrics, you can also feel the difference. Fine. So they got confused that what to buy for their parents. So finally what they bought? Finally they bought a woolen muffler and a cotton sari. After their visit to the cloth shop, Paheli and Bujo began to notice various fabrics in their surroundings. So whenever we go and observe something, so then our mind starts working towards that. So if I have gone to the cloth shop, I saw different varieties of cloth material. So when I will come out of the shop, then in my mind that thing will keep on revolving. So I will keep on observing the things. Okay, this is cotton, this is synthetic, this is different kind of material. Okay, so same thing happened with them also. After their visit to the clothes shop, Paheli and Bujo began to notice various fabrics in their surroundings. They found that bed sheets, blankets, curtains. What are curtains? I hope all of you know. Curtains are, what are curtains? That we hang on the windows, the fabric that we hang on the windows, that are, in Hindi we call them parde. Okay, tablecloths, towels and dusters were made from different kind of fabric. Even their school bags and the gunny bags were made from some kind of fabric. What are gunny bags? Gunny bags, you might have seen that borini, okay, with the, that is brown in color. Okay, that are called gunny bags. They try to identify these fabrics as cotton, wool, silk or synthetic. So they got different varieties of this cloth. They got, so what are the different varieties of cloth? They are cotton, it can be cotton, it can be silk, it can be woolen or it can be synthetic. Yes. So these are the different varieties of cloth that they found. So see activity one. Activity one, variety in fabrics. What is there in activity one? Visit a nearby tailoring shop. All of you can do that. If you have any tailor shop nearby, you can go in the evening while going for a walk. So visit a nearby tailoring shop. Collect cuttings of fabrics left over stitching. So you have to do this activity also. In your notebook, you have to paste different types of cloth material. Okay, cotton, silk, woolen. There are more which we will study in this chapter. Okay, some are natural, some are synthetic also. So that we will study. So when we will be done, then I will tell you that what all 4 or 5 different varieties you have to just cut out small portions of from the waste material. ऐसा नहीं कि मम्मी का नया सूट लिया और फाड़ दिया. Okay, so this is not to be done. So what you have to do, you have to find waste cloth or you can go to the tailor shop because they have so many waste pieces of cloth. Okay, you can go them, you can request them, sir, ki, uncle, we have to do activity, so we want small pieces. He'll give you. Okay, but don't do that, what I told you not to do. Okay, so visit a nearby tailoring shop, collect cuttings of fabrics left over after stitching, feel and touch each piece of fabric. Then now try to label some of the fabrics as cotton, silk, wool or synthetic. So main varieties are these only: cotton, silk, wool or synthetic. 4 types are there. Asking for help from the tailor. Do you wonder what these different fabrics are made up of? Have you ever thought, we wear so many different types of clothes? So have you ever thought that what are these clothes that we wear are made up of? Okay, so now you have to think that also, because this chapter is all about clothes. What are the different types of clothes and what are they made up of? And from where do we get the material by which we can make those clothes? So do you wonder what these fabrics are made up of? When you look at any fabric, it seems a continuous piece. Now look at it closely. What do you notice? I told you that you notice. Okay, so you can see what you're wearing and observe them carefully. You will see the threads are running into 2 directions. One is like this and the other is like this. So that is how clothes are made. So you can observe whatever you are wearing, and that also the pattern is this only. Okay. Now see activity 2. Select a piece of cotton fabric you labeled in activity 1. Now try to find out loose thread or yarn at one of the edges. You can do now also. You can take any piece of cloth that you are having right now. For example, this is my dupatta. So you can see at the edges, threads are coming out. See, so this is which kind of, this will fall under which category? This is silk, wool, synthetic, or you can say this is net. Okay, this is net, and you can see the edge of the dupatta. Some threads are coming out. Okay, so some threads are coming out. Now see these threads. Again, these threads are, sometimes you might have observed, yes. So you might have observed, have you ever tried putting a thread into the needle? कभी ट्राई किए सुई में धागा डालने के लिए? Okay, so you might have faced problem. Sometimes what happens, we just put them into the mouth so that the pieces at the edges become, they stick to each other. So when we try to put this thread into the needle, sometimes very loose small threads are coming out. They're going here and there, and we feel difficulty in putting the thread into the needle. होता है ना ऐसे कई बार. So that threads which are coming out, वो thread के बीच में से भी जो fibers निकल रहे हैं, that are not fibers. Okay, so that are fibers which create problem while we put that thread into the needle. So that's why you can come to know that this thread, so this thread is also made up of fibers. This is also yarn, because with the help of this we stitch clothes. Okay, so that is done in the factories. That is a whole different process how it is done and all. Fine. So if no loose yarns are visible, you can gently pull one out with a pin or a needle. So you can see figure 3.3. Figure 3.3, pulling a thread from a fabric. You can pull out from any piece of cloth. You can pull out one thread out. Okay, we find that a fabric is made up of yarns arranged together. So now what is fabric? Fabric is cloth. Again, I'm repeating, don't get confused. Fiber are the small threads, finest threads. Okay, finest strands you can say, not the threads. Fine. So underline this line. Underline this line on page number 19. Fabric is made up of yarns arranged together. I told you this is fabric, a piece of fabric. Fabric means cloth. Fiber means fine strands of yarn. And then they are twisted. Fibers are twisted together to form yarn. Yarn is arranged in the crisscross pattern to form fabric. So the process is fiber to yarn, yarn to fabric. Fine. So they have written here, underline this line, a fabric is made up of yarns arranged together. So when these yarns are arranged like this, they form fabric. Fabric means kapda. So what are these yarns made up of? So I have already told you this one, but now they are asking, so what are these yarns made up of? Yarns are made up of fibers. Yarns are made up of fibers. Now see, next topic is fiber. Now see, fiber, first of all, you should know what is fiber. Then different types of fibers are also there. So take out a yarn from a piece of cotton fabric. Place this piece of yarn on the table. Now press one end of the yarn with your thumb. That I've already told you this one. Okay, so you have to take one thread. Okay, you have to take one yarn and along with some portion, just scratch it. So if you will scratch the thread like this, so then small fibers will come out from the edges. Okay, that are known as fibers. So take out a yarn from a piece of cotton fabric, place this piece of yarn on the table. Now press one end of the yarn with your thumb. So they are given figure 3.4, 3.5. So you can see here, do you find that at this end, the yarn splits up into thin strands. So we will not call them threads, we will call them strands. So what are fibers? Fibers are thin strands. Thin strands are fibers. You might have observed something similar when you try to thread a needle, that I've already told you. So many a time the end of the thread is separated into a few thin strands. This makes it difficult to pass the thread through the eye of the needle. So these thin strands of thread, now underline this line. Here we have come to the definition of fibers. So what is the definition of fiber? It is written here. The thin strands of thread, underline this line, the thin strands of thread that we see are made up of still thinner strands called fibers. So what are fibers? Fibers are the thin strands of thread. Thin strands of thread are called fibers. Now fabrics are made up of yarn. I told you fabric is the last thing. So fabric is made up of yarn and yarns are made up of fibers. I hope the steps are clear. Again I am repeating. First is the fiber. Then fibers are twisted to form fiber. First fiber is that which we get from the plants, okay, or animals. Then these fibers, which are thin strands of the thread twisted together to form yarn, and ultimately yarn is arranged like this in this pattern to form fabric. Fiber, yarn, fabric. Underline this line also. This is also important. Fabrics are made up of yarns and yarns are further made up of fibers. Now, where do these fibers come from? Now we are talking about fibers, fiber, but where do these fibers come from? So these fibers are, we get it from plants and animals. So what are the sources of fibers? We get fibers from plants and animals. Now, can you tell me any fibers that we get from plants? So, which fibers we get from plants? We get cotton and jute. It is written here in your book also. Underline. So, from plants we get what? We get from plants we get cotton, jute, okay, and from animals, which fibers we get? Wool, and one more, silk, okay. Wool we get from sheep and silk we get from silkworm. You know silkworm? A small insect that feeds on mulberry leaves. Okay. So now see, the fibers of some fabrics such as cotton, jute, silk and wool are obtained from plants and animals. So then on the basis of this,